If you asked me a year ago who I was, I would have said someone who fits in. I would have said it like it was a prize. But the truth was, I wasn't fitting in. I was folding myself smaller every day until I almost disappeared. I thought the way I felt the world, the buzzing lights, the scratch of fabric, the crash of conversation was just weakness, something shameful I had to hide. When I was 8, I got sent out of class for rocking in my seat. They handed me a whiteboard and told me to write my feelings. I wrote, "I feel like glass." They laughed. So I learned to stop writing, to stop reaching. Until one day, whilst at work, I found a message, anonymous, quiet, just 3 words. "You are not alone." The person behind it asked to meet at a coffee shop. I almost didn't go. I almost stayed hidden. But hope pulled me through the door. And when I walked in, I froze. There she was, tea steaming between her hands, Enobong, my manager. The woman who always dimmed the lights without being asked, who said, "Take your time," and meant it. All this time, she had been walking this path too. Quietly, strongly, hiding and surviving, just like me. She didn't just see me, she understood me. Together we built a space, a sanctuary for those of us who feel the world differently. We called it Neurodivergent and Navigating. We weren't sure anyone would come, but then Bayo found us, an intern. He said he thought he was the only one. I remember that feeling, the loneliness that wraps around your ribs until you can't breathe. And I realized this wasn't just about me anymore. Every gathering, every soft silence, every unmasked smile, we built a world inside a wall. It started with one flyer, a pink blouse, shaking hands, and a tiny piece of paper that said, "You are not alone." I wasn't sure anyone would even notice it, but then Bayo did. Then a woman from HR. Then someone from finance who always wore AirPods at lunch. Week by week, the chairs filled up. People brought their own fidget toys. Someone brought snacks. And someone else brought silence, the kind that didn't need to be filled. We laughed. We stemmed freely. Sometimes we just sat in the stillness of understanding. What began as a whisper became a rhythm. A room where difference didn't have to defend itself. I look around now and I see connection, relief, joy. I see people who walk taller, and I realize I did this. Not alone, but I started it. I used to think I had to disappear to be safe. Now I know I belong here, and so do they. I'm not just becoming anymore, I have become. A world where stemming isn't shame, where needing quiet isn't weakness, where difference isn't a burden, it's a beacon. I'm not invisible anymore. I'm not broken. I'm not too much. My name is Ini. I am neurodivergent and I am becoming.